we tied it in the glove. We chop a lot of game, that's how we do it at the Players Club.
Jump the pool or kick it in the tub, cause we keep much ass at the Players Club.
I got a hoe named Real DeReal. She got a buddy named SB12. Now you know the deal. We get freaky in the studio late night. That's why the beats that you hear coming real tight. Something to roll to, something to stroll to. If you's a player in the game, this'll hold you. More money for the bankroll. Stick to the script, don't slip in the 9-4. A lot of fools put salt in the game to where these women get the notion that they running the game. I run my own and I'm my own self person. No respect make the situation worsen. Feel more HP than Sunnydale. There's a Players Club everywhere you dwell. Lakeview, PH, and Army Street. A different part of town, a different kind of freak. I just wiggle my toes on a mink rug and press play on remote at the Players Club. Me and my homies, we tied it in the glove. We chop a lot of game, that's how we do it at the Players Club.
Jump the pool or keep it in the tub, cause we keep much ass at the Players Club.
More champagne, Mr. Forte.
From day one, I had to get my money right. Me flying Frankie J, we took an airplane flight. They want to hear rap. I said, I bet. We dropped the beat, I grabbed the mic, and then they wrote a check. A few G's for the pocket, no hesitation. Took a flight back to the Golden State, and shops made orders from a whole new capital. The word was getting out, Forte's out rappable. Don't need a Glock, but I bought one just in case. Sucker try to stop me from pursuing my paper chase. So the chase is on, because it don't stop. I got the beat, I got the rap, you make the Glock pop. So treacherous, and suckers couldn't sweat this on a bad day. By the way, just in case you never heard of rapping Forte, I'm on a smooth tip. Never tripping on them suckers popping off of the lip. I pop the top off the drink and we can roll some dank, bro. Leave the gat at the house, bring some dominoes. Kick off your shoes, relax and get a body rub. Shoot your mackin' at these women at the Players Club. Me and my homies, we tied it in the glove. We chop a lot of game, that's how we do it at the Players Club.
Jump the pool or kick it in the tub, cause we keep much ass at the Players Club.
You can't resist it, but don't get it twisted. VIP, that means the number's not listed. Membership is based on clout and how you carry yourself. Now, homie, what you all about? I stack paper and kick it with the OGs. Some got a 9 to 5, some took a lot of keys. You can learn a whole lot from a player. A lot of these players make a damn good rhyme sayer. A lot of people get a misconception and start drifting in the wrong direction. 32 shoe, I see you later. I ain't got time, you ain't nothing but a player hater. I'd rather kick it with the crew in Arizona. They chop game like we do in California. Another show, another
Chat,
flow,
how are we
another
doing
bank
tonight,
account.
folks?
But cash money comes in large amounts. So get your membership, but never slip the lane as fast, or else fly have to tap that ass and drop it to the ground and make your knees scrub. Just an everyday thing at the Players Club. Me and my homies, we tied it in the glove. We chop a lot of things.
Yeah.
How we do it
All
at the
right.
Players Club.
Rip Aaron Carter. Rip Aaron Carter. I was gonna do Aaron's song, but that's a lot more copyright claimable. So.
Yeah, I like to send a shout out to all the Players Clubs throughout the world. I know they got a Players Club in Chicago. What about that one they got in Philly, folks? You know they got one out there in Atlanta, the way they be chopping it.
You ain't said shit. Detroit, New York, Texas.
Yeah, but we gonna move on down to these Players Clubs closer to home, like Seattle, LA, Bakersfield, San Diego,
PA, V-Town, Richmond.
Here we go.
Sacramento.
Yeah, but a special shout goes out to them Players Club right across the water in the biggity O.
Yeah.
Checking in, how am I doing?
Definitely
Pretty
not
good.
least, yeah,
Pretty
the
good.
player clubs they got right there in the San
If you want to stay
Francisco
around for a
weather
little
fuck
bit
bag.
of housekeeping, we'll be talking about some
Players Club at 4.
housekeeping in a second here. I'm just gonna end the song for now. Good song. Whom here early voters gonna vote on Tuesday? We're gonna talk about that in a second here. Real quick, housekeeping. There's going to be an announcement sometime soon regarding the art collective announcement. I think I teased 2 or 3 streams ago. I'm almost certain of that. To describe it, there's gonna be a couple people we're working with and doing something with, and that's all I can really say for now. So, housekeeping. Basically, just kind of keeping the rules, describing new shit and ideas. We're working on some things. Wife and brother. I need better lighting. Honest to God, I will describe to you what my setup currently is. Light over here. Green screen back here. I have to go quickly turn the light up. Because fuck me running. Oh no, that's about as high as it'll go. Okay. Never mind. That's That's just gonna be like that. All right. A better fucking. Honestly, we'll be moving. Hopefully, at least sometime in the next year. 12 months. Blame leases. Blame leases, really. That's honestly the worst part. Not the point. Not the point. We'll be working on something soon. It'll be a collaboration project with multiple people. That's all I can describe on that end. For now. There'll be an announcement. I literally just kind of have to finish doing the limited license corporation setup a year ago. No, not a year ago. It was about like 2 months ago. It was supposed to happen a little earlier, but hey, blame licensing. Blame the fact that the first name I came up with was already trademarked. Yeah, fun stuff. The second bit of content announcement is, yes, the edited video will be coming out around Christmas time. It'll make sense. Kind of. Mostly because shit's changed. And that goddamn story, I swear to fucking God, people, I promise, I've actually been trying to actively work on a fucking video. I've shot shit on location. It's just things have changed since then. It's a local case to my state. For those of you who know about it, you know. For those who don't, I'm not going to even describe it. Collab multiple people. You're going to be joining with Blade on the RV. No. I'm saving Blade for a later stream, because there's a lot to go through for this stream. With that, I don't really have anything else to kind of describe for that, and it's kind of the end of the housekeeping for now. Real quick, we'll go for just the newest piece of news that I want to talk about, because I guess this just happened right now. So, hey, Hannah. Yeah, you got in on the early thing. You're good. We're going to talk about first, not necessarily the main story, but this just kind of happened. So, we'll talk about this here. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen artist Kevin O'Neill. Really? Green screen. Ignore the green screen artifacts. It's not going to go away for now. Fuck it. Yes. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen artist Kevin O'Neill died at the age of 69, but he also did, like, work on, like it says there, 2000 AD, which means fucking Judge Dredd. He's a great artist, and it's sad to see him go. That was just announced basically today after a long illness, probably cancer, but that just happened, and I felt like I wanted to say something about it, because I just saw it. Kind of a hit-and-run piece, honestly, but professionalism is admirable. Look, we're really trying with these streams. But no, genuinely, this is just kind of out of the blue, a random thing that just happened. I just saw like 20 minutes ago. And it's fucking sad, because he created beautiful art. If you ever read League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, don't watch that fucking film, by the way. That film sucks. That's how to use art. But this is the art they have here just to show off. But very detailed, very well made. It's a great series. Great comic. Don't watch a fucking movie. I will say that to the end of the earth. Don't watch that fucking movie. It sucks. It's awful. Rest in peace. Pressure. Oh, lucky guys. But no, seriously, rest in peace to an amazing artist who did fucking amazing work. And we're going to switch to the next topic just because I had nothing planned for that. So, for the last big stream I think I did, I covered, obviously, the background here, as you can tell, the Adriana Chechik story. I feel like I'm fucking up her name every time I say it. But, recently, as most of you know, she had, basically, during TwitchCon 2022, she had jumped into a foam pit, which I believe I kind of made my case during that last stream, and I'm going to make another case for something else later, because I feel like I have to defend people when I discuss something. Is that the porn star? That is a porn star. Ironic sex worker broke her back. Oh, that's going to be coming up later in something I want to talk about. But yeah, she broke her spine, which if you've ever had any spine injury, I don't think I have to describe to you, at least people who had a spine injury, how debilitating that shit is. You know, think about every single day you use your back in hundreds of thousands of ways you never think of. And you have to change all of that. And another way to think about it, Spinal conditions are no exactly. And yes, I mean, she is a sex worker. She uses her body. And I mean, if you go on Pornhub, she's like number 4 or 5, most popular. So you have to think that, say what you will about that industry, but still, that's hundreds of thousands of dollars of work that will be gone, essentially for the rest of her life, because sex with chronic injuries alone, is a hard thing to do. It's, I mean, again, anyone who's had any kind of injury like that, it changes your whole fucking life. It's not just your work life, it's not just your personal life, it's fucking everything. Depot is class telling you how to lift properly. Exactly. You would not believe. I mean, I see people do it all the time. I work in a fucking factory, right? I work in a fucking factory, and I see people reaching down to grab with their spine and not bending down properly to grab a fucking box full of like 100 pounds of parts. How the fuck do people do that? Not the point. Not the point. And she was charging $50 to rate you, imagining so. Look, in my grand scheme of things, that is a woman taking $50 to look at a photo. She's smarter than I am. Anyone who can do that, look at a photo of a dick and get paid $50, is probably doing something smarter than I am somewhere. I'll accept that in personal. But that's not the point, and also not the point of why I think people should honestly be supporting her in this situation. It isn't because of what she does or what she has done. It's because somebody got injured during a fucking, clearly negligent booth. She should have been able to be just fine, because instinctively, when we think of foam pits you can jump in. That's a mental thing. I mean, I shouldn't have to describe that. I can just fucking pull up a clip here. Large. By the way, I am pretty high, I will admit, guys. I'm just gonna admit to you guys, I'm a little high right now. I feel like that's probably obvious. Yeah, okay. Let me pull this up here. We'll just play this in the background to kind of just describe to you what a fucking foam pit is supposed to look like here. Yeah, shouts out to these guys. They have a huge ass foam pit. But as you can watch here, you see how that dude fell off that and was engulfed in fucking foam? Well, this is a Nerf Ultra ad right here, but not the point. The point being, a foam pit, is supposed to be big and wide for you to fall off of a good height from. No matter what height. Even if it's a small height, it's still a height. Trying to get another one of somebody getting embedded into a fucking thing here. Come on. Nobody cares about your fucking Nerf ad. Yeah, see? It's supposed to be like that. TwitchCon messed up this bad. I can 100% believe it. Although, one thing to say is, it is both the fault of TwitchCon and the fault of Legion and Intel, which, hey, thankfully, I've never been, necessarily a big supporter of Team Blue, but that's also not, the biggest thing. They should have shut this down immediately when she was injured and injured this bad. Mind you, they continued. They continued with this fucking thing for another whole goddamn day. That is where she is going to ass ravage him in court. Making the joke about Painel, Twitch is gonna feel. I'm sorry. I have to lighten the mood. It's about to get fucking depressing, so I kind of need to lighten the mood a little bit. But we'll go to this clip here. This is clipped by Twitter user Hunter, HUN2R, Hunter. She pigs him in court. But this is from her first Twitch stream back, which was a Halloween-based stream here. And really quick here, the fact that she got back to streaming, Twitch and Amazon are fucked literally. Yes. And it's gonna get worse for him, but we'll continue with this clip here.
I'm out of breath. If you can't tell, I'm already out of breath. I get out of breath holding my phone, everything.
By the way, if you look here, that is something right here to keep her spine basically level. And she will need this for months. How did Twitch allow this? It's fucking embarrassing. Anyone should have seen that pit. Any security expert would, or any safety expert, I should say, would have looked at that goddamn pit and said, "Huh, can we fill this up?" Well, this is a part of her costume. Like, she's dressed up for a Halloween stream, so this is a part of her costume. I should say that, not actual blood on her hand. Because you can see like right here too. It's supposed to be like a horror theme
job. The stitches were inside because I'm a model, so I was like, "Can you do anything to hide the stitches?" So the scar doesn't look, and I'm growing my armpit hair out, so don't judge me. But the scar looks really.
By the way, can we just talk about how impressive that scar actually looks? Because I've seen scars that surgeon did a good fucking job. But that is a scar there, because yeah. And the thing is, that's like, it is nowhere near done, and it's gonna get sad in a bit, but we'll describe that when we get there. But yeah, damn clean for a scar. Fuck yes, that is a smooth scar. And the thing is, you know, she is lucky. She's genuinely fucking lucky, because you cannot imagine just 10 years ago. Let's be honest here. 10 years ago, her surgery would have been 20% chance of walking. Her surgery would have been 20% chance of walking. And I know, because I've seen that on I've seen that on family. I've seen this kind of shit on family members, and it brings back like a weird feeling of like, ooh, how can she fucking walk? She could have walked. She could have. It's fucking scary. Scary on my end, because I've seen this kind of shit on people I know, and it's like, oh fuck. I can just imagine the amount of fucking pain she's been in, and it's just, it's fucking, it's sad. It's like, fuck, you know, just knowing that kind of shit. That's why I'm reacting emotionally, because I see that scar, and I see family members who've been in wheelchairs with scars in similar areas because they could not save the spine. So I'm looking at this, reacting like, oh fuck, okay. It makes me emotional. Hey, how you doing? X had 3 back surgeries. Now, this is where we're going to get to the depressing topic, and I'm honestly not even going to say anything. I'm just going to read the description here. And I'm going to warn everyone here, if you get emotional with death and all that, it makes sense. This is about, she found out that she was pregnant while she was visiting the doctor, and she was forced to undergo essentially a terminated pregnancy. Now, I'm going to talk about this, and then we're going to talk about something someone brought up. And I hate people trying to cancel for edgy tweets, because it was an edgy tweet, but it wasn't anything more than an edgy tweet. We'll describe it in a little bit, but I'm just going to... We'll just play the clip from her end, and we'll go from here. Alright. I'm going to turn my camera off, because I just realized I'm completely overlapping her. So, you know what? Hey, no camera of mine. No true camera.
And then also, like, I don't care, everyone's gonna know, but I was pregnant, and I didn't find out until I was in the hospital. So I also have, like, crazy hormones. I'm not pregnant anymore because of the surgery. I couldn't keep it. But my hormones are just also through the fucking roof because of that. Yeah, anxiety. And then also, like,
now, I'm not playing it a second time because it's too fucking sad in a lot of ways. Got way sadder. Yeah, and look, people are criticizing her for being not was that? God damn it, porn bot, no, stop. Sex find biz. God damn it. God damn it, sex find biz. Alright, damn it. So, yeah, no, it's depressing, and people were criticizing her, but honestly, can you blame her for not, like, she's honestly, you can tell she's kind of in fucking shock, because, yeah, nobody in that moment wants to do anything like that. It's fucking tragic. Unless you're in that kind of situation, criticizing her for being, as clearly just kind of like, I don't know how to describe it other than just, you can tell that she's sad and depressed, but she hasn't really fully come to terms with it. That's a human emotion. People are criticizing her for that, and I think it's a dumb criticism. There's another criticism, which I will accept, but I also will say this. I think it's a dumb, edgy tweet, but I also think it's the kind of dumb, edgy tweet that if, people try to cancel anyone else for, it would also be fucking stupid, because I think it's stupid. Let me find it here. Mind you, there's other takes of people saying, like, God, where the fuck did it go? Okay, I might just be losing my goddamn mind. I saw a tweet. Hey, I'm gonna assume... Oh, okay. Here, found it. I had replied to this tweet that someone else had posted on the account here, and I called him a fucking moron in some uncertain words. But I remind you, she posted this tweet, which, again, it's just a fucking edgy tweet from 2016, where it's someone saying, "Is there such a thing as an abortion fetish? Because I might have one." It's the same kind of tweet that, honest to God, I feel like if I was really high, I'd make as a joke. But mind you, that's also if I was really high and I was making it as a joke. I don't think it invalidates, one, her being forced in that moment to choose between walking or having a child. I don't think this tweet is anywhere near the same... It's fucking stupid to call this tweet out from someone when it's a kind of tweet that, if we tried canceling a comedian over, I'd think it's fucking stupid. You're too much credit. I honestly think people are overblowing it. It's an edgy joke. It's literally an edgy joke. And the fact I even brought it up, and even it's not a good look, yeah, but it's also not... Again, if... Like, let's say fucking Chris Rock tweeted this, I'd be laughing at it. The fact that this is the kind of tweet that doesn't even completely take into the account of being in that moment, and people bringing it out, it's disingenuous to bring out this tweet and then ever bitch about people bringing out tweets from someone else, is what I'm going to say. Is if we're going to talk about this tweet, and then we get pissed if somebody brings out someone else's tweet that's in a similar lane, it would be hypocritical. I have defended tweets very similar, and because I think that I'm not a hypocrite, I will personally defend this tweet. It's a tweet you can make. It's a tweet anyone can make. I feel if we hold someone else to a different standard because of this tweet, it's kind of dumb. And I will defend that. A-Dog818, she drinks pee for money. Okay, here's a question. How much money is she making from it? That's a real question. How much money is she making from it? She makes a lot from just taking photos. I don't know. Again, for me, I feel like this is the kind of tweet that, see, porn star. I mean, I could see maybe criticizing her more for because she's a porn star. I think too. No, I'm saying she probably makes less out of that than drink pee for money. I would not drink pee for money. But I'm saying I'm not going to judge her because she's doing it for money. There's other things to judge people for. I don't know. It's not the point I'm trying to make here. The point I'm trying to make here is long term, hold up the same consistency when we bring out another, dragging other people for tweets. That's all I'm going to say. I drink butter for money? Maybe. With that, I'm off this topic. What? Alright, I'm off this topic because it's sad in a lot of different ways. I don't think we should be dragging people for tweets. That's my own opinion. Let's have a lighter story. Fuck it. Who wants to hear about video games, people? Nobody? Well, hang on here. Let's look, I'm just saying, a lot of guys, if they could do any kind of porn and make that kind of money, a lot of guys would be doing it. And guarantee every single fucking guy in my chat be doing even worse things for that kind of money. But, hey, let's talk about Modern Warfare 2. I've been playing this game like crack. I'm shifting the conversation, folks. We're changing up. So, apparently, Modern Warfare 2 is getting a $70 extra DLC content thing. There's such things as a male porn star. They don't make that kind of money, though. Let's come back to COD. Exactly. Also, I'm not attractive enough to be a male porn star. It's not gonna work. Murder. But yeah, no, they're basically releasing more Modern Warfare 2 on top of Modern Warfare 2 and charging another $70 next year for it. Which my opinion is, will I buy it? Yeah, probably. Am I gonna like it? Probably not. Fuck. Yeah. Shit, you're right. But I'm also not. I'm not very attractive in general, so I'm gonna take that as my L. Or take that as my L. So yeah, Call of Duty's releasing another thing next year, and I don't know how to respond to it. That's kind of just my little interim between depressing topics, but here we go. Aaron Carter. You get Modern Warfare 2, but you have to give them your number. I think I got grandfathered into it. I think they changed it now, but not even. So yeah, Aaron Carter, who if you're like me, you remember him mostly as like the dude who sung on that one Lizzie McGuire episode, because I remember watching Lizzie McGuire. I honestly kind of haven't thought about him in years, but yeah, Aaron's Party was a big song. I forgot that his brother was part of the Street Boys. But yeah, he's had similar troubles to different other child celebrities, which not necessarily every child celebrity had similar issues, but a lot of them had drug and addiction issues, which sadly is more common than people like to admit. But when you look at Hollywood and generally the music industry, but Hollywood as well, there's a lot of issues with opiates and with drug issues in general. As you can tell, like, he was popular. He was like a Nickelodeon star. This song, I do remember this song blowing up. But he had an album at 9 years old, which not a lot of people can fucking say that, you know? Don't do drugs, kids. Don't off and bath. Yeah. Oh god, no, yeah, just by the way. I buy what you don't like. But will you buy it? I feel like I'm talking about Modern Warfare a minute ago. But will you buy it? Why buy what you don't like? It's basically being stuck in a cycle. I'm just like, oh hey, more COD. It's a comfort food game. That's what it really is. But obviously, I don't like TMZ. They were the first kind of thing that popped up here. But, you know, found his body in a bathtub. It's sad. Hey Gash, like I said, I need something as a palate cleanser between stories. Okay, one was depressing, another one's really sad and depressing. You know, I needed a little like palate cleanser. Aaron Carter is the alternate ending to Macaulay Culkin. Yep. Oh yeah, he did die after he tweeted at Kanye within the same day or so, and there's a lot of controversy with him in his later years. I do know that. I haven't really looked too deep into it. Obviously, this is just kind of too bad it's NRN. Yeah, it's NRN. I can't discuss one person, so don't worry. At the beginning of December, I will be able to discuss that one fat person. That one. Well, he's not just fat. He's all over the place. Macaulay Culkin did Party Monster change. Yeah, I'll say this side. Macaulay has been doing like crazy stuff lately in like a good way, not a bad way. Like he's got like a big podcast or something. Yeah, yeah, just knows what I'm talking about. But we will talk about adjacent stuff, so that's something. We're gonna switch to the next little topic here. I get kind of load up. So, okay. All right, we'll play this one. So related to yes. So related to that though. So discussing Cozy and Nick Fuentes, who I can currently discuss. Is Blade still alive? But this is a funny one. So somebody I've talked about, I think once maybe, who is also a Cozy streamer, is this woman called Brittany. She's honestly the biggest idiot I've ever heard. She streams this bath late at night. So that night could have been live. Oh, fuck. Blade and Slab City. Blade is something I'm going to have to, like, sit down and just research a whole fuck ton of. I want to be like Alberto's. But, so Politically Provoked is this, I don't know how to describe her other than, how do I word it? The light's on, but nobody's home. If you catch my drift, like, up in the air, there's nothing there. So I wasn't expecting much from her. And then, well, as you can tell from this, we'll read this, the description of this tweet here. Provoked Brittany, Politically Provoked, or this other person who I don't give a fuck about, we're not talking about them, are paying $1,000 a month rent just to be on Cozy TV, which is the Nick Fuentes live streaming site. Live is kind of a stretch, but not Venti. She's like, you know how Venti used to joke about being stupid? This chick's actually stupid. But let's listen in. Let's discuss how delusional you have to be. But okay, just ignore their chat. Wait, they pay to stream on Cozy. Just wait. But imagine describing your concept of success as being, I'm paying someone $1,000 to stream on their website. Imagine if YouTube did that. Imagine if YouTube said, hey, guess what, guys? You're gonna have to pay $1,000 fucking dollars to stream on your website. Fuck you. That's what that would be. That's what this would be if they decided to do this. And imagine being stupid enough to actually pay them. I'm sorry, if YouTube or Twitch or anything ever says, hey, guess what? You gotta pay to stream? Goodbye, everybody. I'm gone. I'm sorry, folks. Don't judge me. Oh, hey. Oh, shit. I'll take a look into that. I'm gonna let the Super Chat play through. Absolute nonsense. It's absolute stupidity is what it is. I'm sorry. There's no excuse for paying $1,000 to stream on some shitty site where you get like maybe 300 viewers. Woo. Oh boy.
If it'll make you feel better, look up Hot Street and its early version, Slapstick, by Michael Jackson.
I'm gonna have to
They're
do that.
leaked from the Thriller sessions.
Fuck yeah. Alright, we're gonna play this audio clip. It's 48 seconds long. I'm not gonna pause it. Just come here and laugh. So play.
Sent $5
I'll
talking
replay it.
about what's good for the movement. Britt and Mio give a huge chunk of their super chats to Nick.
Yeah, I mean we're giving him what like $1,000 a month.
Fair point.
We're giving him $1,000 a month here. I think that we at least can kind of do the content we feel like doing. at that price. I mean, I think that's a little bit fair if we're giving him $1,000 a month, basically paying rent for our channel, like, because he's not really making anything off this site, and he is just giving this platform to people. I think it's.
And again, it's like this is like this is not just a AF streamer's site. This is like an entertainment site where he plans to get all sorts of people from all audiences.
I'm sorry. Imagine being stupid enough to pay a website $1,000 a month to be able to stream on it. You would be stupid. You're back. What's happening? Oh, I was describing. I'm kind of running low on topics for stream. We're describing how two Twitch streamers on Cozy both pay roughly $24,000 a year to stream on Cozy TV for 300 views. Ooh. Hey, if that's all it takes, I think I need to start one of these fucking. I need to start one of these sites and just sucker idiots like this on there and just say, hey, you have to pay me $42,000 a month. I talked about Musk buying Twitter and I'll be easily offended people jumping ship. I'm actually covered that in a separate stream because I kind of want to go over everything. And I have a weird feeling shit's going to pop off more in the next few days after the election to talk about everybody all doing stupid shit. Like Ethan Klein. I kind of want to cover just everything with that, you know? Also, I'm sorry for the green screen, folks. I am going to probably end up buying more lighting soon. Just praying for Black Friday sales on these. But yeah, no, God. Fucking idiots. One second. Didn't know DSP was working for Twitter. Okay. The election's gonna be wild. God, everything's gonna be catching on fire, and I gotta just duck and hide. Real quick, I guess I will describe this. Anywhere can I find screenshots of this? Okay, well, this is about as good as I'll get. One second here. Alright, here we go. Best in LED lighting. That's when I move. I'm not investing everything in here. So this is from at H3H2 Productions, and this is a tweet saying, even though Jeffrey Epstein committed horrible crimes, I do miss him on nights like this for his warmth and camaraderie. Rest in peace, old friend. And his username was Elon Musk at the time, but it was still the Twitter handle at H3H2 Productions. I don't really know how to describe this one. Mind you, I don't think... I think that there's a lot going on with this, and I kind of just want to let everything blow over and then laugh at it at the end. Also, hey, Joey. But, for the last bit of odd hilarity regarding America First, which... Really quick... Okay, I just had to see what my Twitter notifications were before I clicked on them. So we're going to laugh at an idiot here from America First, because why not? Who tweeted that? That was H3H3. Ethan Klein. But this is a tweet. I don't like right-wing watch, but admittedly I do look for anytime I tweet about Nick Fuentes, because hey, saves me some work. Oh. So we'll pull this video up here. We'll read the tweet from at Right Wing Watch. Mind you, again, I'm mostly here to laugh at groypers. That's actually what most of my current Twitter timeline is, laughing at groypers. A follow of white nationalist Nick Fuentes named Alex Roncelli sent Fuentes a super chat last night so he could brag about becoming a GOP chairman in Michigan, and Fuentes was utterly dumbfounded that he would be foolish enough to publicly out himself as a groyper. Which... We'll play this clip here. I'll just read the super chat here because Nick kind of cuts it off, and I figured it's kind of funny. Alex Roncelli sent $10. Nick, I wanted to say thanks. I ran for GOP chair and won in the reddest of red counties in Michigan. I won. I promise progress. Thanks for your inspiration. Thanks for everything. And Nick's reaction is admittedly probably the right reaction, except for all his weird like face scratching shit. But
Alex Rincelli sent $10. Nick, I wanted to say
All
thanks.
right. Dude.
Oh, $10 to ruin your own career. I don't even care about this dude. Like, back I know, but dude, you're putting in too much there. Can you shorten that down? I'm not reading all that shit, bad boy. That's fucking, that is too much words. His actual guttural reaction, just 1 second here, we can go frame by frame.
All right.
Right there. That's his reaction to just how stupid this person was. Guys. How are you this... I'm just gonna continue it.
Dude. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that.
Alex Rincelli sent $10.
One more.
Nick, I wanted to say
All
thanks.
right. Dude. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that.
You fucking... How do you do that? How do you kill your own career with $10? Now, of course, doing it right before an election... Oh, is he mad? Well, I mean, he's probably mad at the kid for being an idiot. I mean, mind you, doing that right before a fucking election... doesn't bode well for that kid. And of course, to describe who he is, I feel like I should probably go through... we should go through his Twitter timeline. Because, of course, he has a Twitter account. Who the fuck doesn't? He basically... Also, by the way, I don't know how to describe... He's baffled by stupidity. By the way, I don't have to describe to people how many times the term Satan literally just means antagonist. Have these people not read the Bible? I mean, Satanic Temple is cringe, but it's literally just cringe. Who gives a fuck? But yeah, you can kind of see what his Twitter timeline is. And then, like, he's tweeting at a candidate from Arizona, but he's from fucking Michigan. Oh, what? There's some stupidity. Is Nick a politician? No, he's a convenient idiot. A political commentator, yes. Which some would say also matches with the term idiot. You know, I would say this doesn't bode well in a semi-blue state for him to tweet any of this. And then admit that he's a precinct delegate, and then to the super chat to, I mean, okay. Hey, at least his stupidity is never subtle, right? At least stupidity is never subtle. Mental capacity of a 5-year-old, I mean, ego of 10 Caesars. The government. Gray still plays, says he wants the president. This president hasn't been a president or politician. He's also a YouTuber streamer. Would you want that? I'm gonna be honest here. I don't. I said it before and I'll say it again. And I also agree with me giving this opinion. Asking a YouTuber about politics is like the worst decision you can make. I try not to discuss politics. You wanna know why? Doesn't, like, my content's not entertaining as it is. Putting politics in there just gonna make more people not want to watch it. Go vote. I'll say that. Go vote. That's all I really got regarding the politics of this upcoming election or any of them. I'm at the point where politics made me want to drink myself to death, so VTuber's gonna be a presidential candidate. Which one? Which one? That's a question. Hanging out with children's section. Is Rubon gonna come for you like he did for Empty Hero Bad Guys? I mean, he's not going to do really anything that matters. I have a good lawyer. Starting to slur? Maybe. Maybe I am. I mean, didn't he just lose his Twitch account? Wonder how that happened. Wonder how that happened. Bad guy. I have no idea. Okay, I gotta be quiet before anything bad happens there. But with that, we'll wrap it up with one extra thing, right? A thing that I'm going to talk about just because it interests me, and because I'm a dork, and fuck it, I kind of want to keep the stream going a little bit longer. They're making a Gears of War movie. I don't know how to feel about this. Much more entertaining when you're high. Oh, thank you. Thank you. But yeah, they're making a Gears of War film. Why? I don't really think that a Gears of War film necessarily makes sense. Mind you, I don't think a lot of video game adaptations make sense, but this seems more, they say adult animated series, this seems more like a live action narrative series you'd want to do than a film. Can I want to bitch about one thing when they do video game films, because you can adapt video games. You can adapt them pretty well, even. Hannah mentioned Arcane, which is way better than the source material, because it's not, it's not all related to the game, which makes it way better. Like Halo of Paramount. Okay, I still will defend the first few episodes of that show, because honestly, the first episode of that fucking show is great. The first episode of a Halo show is great. I will defend it. It's a well-shot scene where it's Chief and what is basically Blue Team, but not Blue Team, landing in and fucking murking Spartans. And there's some actually decent scenes in that first episode. I'll defend it. The later episodes got really weak. And I understand why they did certain things and certain plot decisions. Because, yeah, if you follow the game's canon, Chief's basically in a cryopod until the asks into Reach for about a year, and then you're jumped onto the Halo ring. People aren't going to like that as the first season of a show, and trying to do a season about Reach and a fall of Reach would have been weird without Leto. It would have made no sense. I give it. Can I name one American-made game adaptation that was actually decent? I can name a few. I will name the Silent Hill film, the first one. I think it's a really good adaptation. It does what an adaptation should, and it changes some things and does some things differently, but has that core story of Silent Hill 1 in there. But it shortened it down for what's an hour and a half film. That was a good one. I don't know. I don't play video games, so I've seen a video game adaptation. Some of them you can tell. The first Silent Hill film, your cinematography. Well, mind you, the first Silent Hill game kind of had a shit script, so it's bad in what it had. And then the Postal film, which I will defend until the day I die. I fucking love the Postal film. It is also Uwe only good film, and I will love it for that. But Gears of War makes sense as a series, not as a film. It just doesn't make sense as a film. But with that, I feel like I've kind of, to tell you what, I'm gonna ask chat here real quick. I'm gonna put a poll. I'll put a poll in. Do you like this format? Okay, so basically what I'm asking is, do you guys like me mixing in weird stories that shit I think's entertaining with the actual, dramatic stories? Here is a poll. Don't worry, we're going to be working on actually kind of changing up things, but hey, until the ass end of this year, things aren't really changing too much. What format? Oh, me mixing in different news stories with, light-hearted stories, I guess, if that makes sense. Stuff that's less fucking depressing. You guys like this format? I like this format. I like not constantly being bummed out by a topic. I'm gonna tell you that one. But with that, I think I should also mention like I said previously at the beginning, we're gonna have hopefully a new video by Christmas. God willing, this fucking local story doesn't change anymore. Because God, it already has a couple times since I started writing it. And since I shot some of it. I actually went and fucking shot and recorded things, and now some of it's like, oh, because of this announcement, I actually have to delete some of this and talk to a couple more people because of some of this. So, trust me when I say, we got a lot going on with that fucking video. I'm kind of pissed. These points for citing IGN. The only reason I've been citing IGN... One second here. I will say this. This is one thing I'll give IGN props for lately. They actually... they recently did a letterbox kind of thing with different games, so I'm slowly filling up my letterboxed-ish list of games that I've like beat and played on here. You can look at the games I've actually quit because I was so bored or pissed or didn't like the ports of these games. That's all I got so far. Format, huh? But yeah, I mean, look, there's interesting different topics we're going to be talking about over the next few months. Also, we're working on an art collective announcement thing, waiting on people, and LLC rights and shit. It's a different thing. Games You Quit because more COD? No, Games I Quit because... Can you blame me? Ninja Gaiden 3 fucking sucks. Ninja Gaiden Black is best. Feel this litter... I also do have a letterboxd, but that's not neither here nor there. Go follow me on Twitter, on YouTube, Twitch. I have a post account. It's the same as everywhere else. I am going to wrap up the stream for now because I'm going to go get something to eat. But I think we're going to have another stream later this week. No, those are reports of Ninja Gaiden. I've played Black all the way through multiple times. I've played Razor's Edge for 3. It's still not good, but it's better than base 3. And then Sigma 2 is just not as good as Sigma. Well, not as good as the original. The Sigma ports suck, okay? I'm sorry to tell anybody who thinks the Sigma ports are good. The Sigma ports are not good. Anyways, folks, I'm going to wrap up the stream. Let me just pull up an outro song. I think... let's see. Let's see here. I'm trying to find a good outro. Well, there's one thing I talk about, but nobody knows what it's about, so I'm not going to talk about it. But we'll find an outro song here. Victor did bring up, Billy, when I'll be debating Ripon again, when he pays me $1,000, my time is important, unlike his. Anyways, we'll wrap it up with, somebody brought up Michael Jackson. I was playing Vice City earlier this weekend, and I had to put this back on the game, so that should tell you something. But yes, to the guy who was asking if I was going to debate Brett Bong, forward him this message. Send me $1,000. My time's more important than you. Anyways.
She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, don't mind, but what do you mean? I am the one who would dance on the floor and around. She said, I am the one who would dance on the floor and around. strong advice. Just remember to always think twice. Don't think twice. She told my baby dance to 3. And she looked at me, then showed a photo. Baby cried, his eyes were like mine. Go and dance on the floor in the round, baby. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. But she came and stood right by me. Just a smell of sweet perfume. I guess it happened pretty soon. She called me to her room. The pretty jeans, not my love. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one. But the kid is not my son. The pretty jeans, not my love. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one. But the kid is not my son. No, she says I am the one. But the kid